For ARMY, silence was not just unusual, it was alarming. Soon, reports began circulating that Taehyung had endured unfair treatment during the LA trip. What was supposed to be a city of triumph suddenly seemed like a place of hidden wounds. Fans could not shake the possibility that behind the glamorous facade, pain and conflict had taken root. The moment Bang Si-Hyuk finally addressed the matter changed everything. Known for his caution, Bang rarely speaks on internal controversies. His words, when they come, are measured and deliberate. Yet this time, he acknowledged the rumors, confirming that Taehyung had indeed faced something unjust in Los Angeles. The fandom was stunned. Why admit this now? Was it guilt? Strategy? Or had the truth grown too loud to suppress, especially with millions of voices demanding answers? Then came the most emotional blow of all, Jungkook's reaction. The Golden Maknae, adored worldwide for his strength, resilience, and unwavering energy, has always been the group's steady anchor. He is the member who carries burdens quietly, the one who rarely cracks in front of the world. But when confronted with Taehyung's pain, Jungkook's emotions could no longer be contained. Witnesses described his eyes welling with tears, his body trembling as he fought to hold back sobs. For fans, this was not just a private moment of sadness, it was a public fracture. If Jungkook was crying, then the situation was far more serious than anyone dared imagine. His tears spoke of loyalty, helplessness, and a brotherhood tested to its limits. But what exactly had Taehyung endured in Los Angeles? That remains the greatest mystery. Some believe he was mistreated by event organizers or insiders in the American entertainment industry. Others suspect internal struggles within HYBE itself, pointing to possible disagreements or politics behind the scenes. Eyewitnesses claim that Taehyung looked withdrawn during key interactions, fueling speculation of exclusion or deliberate targeting. Was it a cultural misunderstanding? A calculated act to undermine BTS? Or something more deeply personal? Bang Si-Hyuk's admission added weight to the controversy, but left countless questions unanswered. In the entertainment industry, silence is often preferred over transparency. So why did Bang choose to break that silence? Perhaps Jungkook's tears had already revealed too much. Perhaps the evidence was too overwhelming. Or perhaps HYBE understood that ignoring ARMY's fury would only fan the flames. By speaking out, Bang attempted to shield BTS's integrity before global eyes. But in doing so, he also exposed cracks in the seemingly unbreakable system that surrounds the group. For years, BTS has been celebrated as a symbol of unity, strength, and resilience. No matter the challenge, whether grueling schedules, global scrutiny, or personal struggles, they always faced it together. Yet Los Angeles has become the stage for a narrative that questions whether even BTS is safe from mistreatment. Jungkook's tears highlighted something far deeper than a moment of sadness. They revealed the intensity of the bond within BTS. These men are not just colleagues, they are brothers. For Jungkook to see Taehyung suffer was unbearable. His tears told the world that this was not a trivial slight. Something painful had happened, something that cut through even his strongest defenses. But the incident also raises a larger issue, about equity and respect on global stages. If Taehyung could face unfair treatment in Los Angeles, one of the most high-profile arenas for BTS, what does this mean for other Asian artists navigating Western platforms? Is the world truly ready to treat them as equals, or do old biases still hide behind the applause and awards? This controversy forces an uncomfortable but necessary conversation about representation, respect, and the cost of international stardom. And still, the silence lingers. Taehyung himself has not spoken directly about the matter. His quietness only deepens fan concern. Was he told to remain silent by management? Or is he choosing silence to avoid escalating conflict? Silence can be louder than words, and in this case, it feels heavy with unspoken pain. Meanwhile, Jungkook's emotional collapse has been replayed endlessly online. Fans dissect every frame, every expression, every sign of vulnerability. His tears are now immortalized as a haunting reminder that even the strongest idols are human. The uncertainty has created a perfect storm. Bang Si-Hyuk's acknowledgement, Taehyung's mistreatment, Jungkook's tears, and the unanswered questions swirling in between. Together, they shake the very foundation of BTS's story. ARMY now asks, what happens next? Will Hybe accept accountability, or will polished statements bury the truth? Will Taehyung find the strength to speak openly? And most importantly, can BTS endure this storm without losing the trust and love that has defined their journey for more than a decade? This incident may become one of the defining moments in BTS's history, not because of record-breaking awards or sold-out stadiums, but because it exposes the humanity behind their legend. It forces the world to confront uncomfortable truths, that even the brightest stars are vulnerable, that even the strongest bonds can crack, and that silence can wound as deeply as words. Yet, there is another side to this story, one that cannot be ignored. Upon closer examination, much of what fans believe may be built not on hard facts, but on speculation. There is no official documentation of Bang Si-Hyuk's statement. No verified accounts confirm that Taehyung was mistreated in Los Angeles. What circulates online may be mistranslations, selective quotes, or fabricated posts designed to spark engagement. Moments of Taehyung standing apart from the group, or Jungkook rubbing his eyes, have been reinterpreted through an emotional lens. Natural gestures become proof of mistreatment. Clips are stitched together to tell a story that may not exist. BTS has always been honest with their fans when real struggles arose, sharing their hardships, health updates, and emotional battles. If Taehyung had truly faced deep mistreatment in LA, would BTS remain completely silent? Would Hybe, a global company under constant scrutiny, allow such injustice to unfold unchecked? Logic suggests otherwise. Hybe's reputation and BTS's future are too valuable to risk on negligence. Suggesting otherwise might ignore the reality of how the industry, and BTS themselves, operate. Perhaps the real truth lies not in confirmed mistreatment, but in the way celebrity culture and fan passion amplify every moment. In the fast-paced world of digital media, a single expression, a single tear, can spiral into a global narrative. The truth may never be fully known. But what is undeniable is the impact. A shaken fandom, a storm of emotions, and a haunting reminder that behind BTS's dazzling success, there will always remain a fragile thread of humanity,